G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So a tiny bit of time's passed. I've been screwing around trying to get our wall done. Long story short, I finally got the wall complete. The train got modified slightly in what it's delivering. As you can see, we're now doing storage, active provider, repair packs, because they're going to be important, lasers, walls, Logibots, construction bots, stack inserters, what are those called? Buffer chests, roboports, substations, and request chests. Why is it taking me so long to think of all these names? Okay. And and we also automated deploying robots. So the stations are set to always have at least 50 of each robot in the station. Train came up, train dropped off a couple of chests, that's it. All the stock gets moved up. We have a stack here and a stack here. And because these are buffer chests, they're both providing and storing at the same time. That's the key thing. So bots can come pick up from here and then move it up one more. It is, yeah, okay. So it moves up one more link, and then again up one link, and then again up one link, and then when I come out here and paste down the next one, they'll move stuff up further. So we have a nice wall, which means everything on this side of the wall is going to become ours. Another pace should take us up to about here, at which point I'll turn the wall and start working our way across. So that happened between the break, me just trying to work out the blueprint. So I have a nice perfect-ish blueprint. There is a one tile gap in the laser turrets, and it doesn't matter which way I looked, I could not get that solved. And the reason is, robot ports used to have, and it still says a supply area of 50 by 50. I actually believe, because I remember reading the notes once in the changelog notes once, there's actually a logic area of 51. And the construction area is actually 112. It was one of the updates that happened, and it was done. So if you put a roboport right on the edge, occasionally, if there were trees right on the edge, they couldn't pick up and deconstruct the trees. So it was just one of those small quality of life changes that they just slipped in. We do have artillery that can shoot this far. So things that have gotten my way have been artillery out. We are going to pop the artillery train in, and we're going to give it a separate park, and we're going to have it clear more area as we go. See, problem solved. Next, we went and did the Kavorax. Nope, the Kavorax process. So before I stacked down a whole heap of chests, which I can't remember if I did on camera or off camera, just to get our shitty uranium running. And then I had a problem with all these are backed up. We'd actually run out of room on the belt to output. So I fixed it with buffer chests, right? Because buffer chests are used to buffer things. So we've now got 1.7k in storage. What we're going to do with it? Not a clue. But we've got it for when we need it. I actually think I'm going to start very, very soon converting everything from rocket fuel up to nuclear fuel. Just because... Where is it? Because for one little bit of uranium, you go from 225 megajoules to 1.21 gigajoules. It's what, a 5 times increase in power for one bit of uranium, and we've got quite a bit of uranium. We have no rocket fuel, which is actually the problem and why we're standing at oil at the moment. I have trains trying to unload. I have every single refinery. Let's get a map for you. Every refinery is running flat out. All these refineries are running flat out. If we come over to heavy oil, 5k. It's always been 5k. It cracks after it goes over 5k. Light oil, 9.9k, because cracking gets turned on at 10k. Petroleum, 2. But because this doesn't stock up any further, and this doesn't stock up any further, rocket fuel doesn't get turned on. Because rocket fuel doesn't get turned on, I actually have trains. Iron 5. It's out of fuel. It's out of fuel purely because nobody came out here. It used up all its rocket fuel because we're out. So, we're adding productivity modules to oil. Mainly for the reason of we're now going to add beacons. Beacons make everything better. And the problem is I can't actually get beacons where I want them because I put pipes and stuff in the way. Like this water pipe. And I don't know if I can actually build around it. And this light oil pipe. This light oil pipe, I don't think I can. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the light oil going back out. Yeah. That one. That one. We've just finished making all the speed modules we needed for our smelting setup, which we haven't turned on yet, and we're going to have to very, very soon because basically I want it running. Modules are expensive, and we need to get a good return on them as soon as possible. So let's see if I can do something about this belt. Let's go there, 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 to there, there. Nope. Oh, hang on. This is a... yeah, it is going down. Well, actually, I don't even need that around. Okay. So let's go there. There, there. Come on. We are going for full spaghetti at this stage. That is part of the transition stage. Trying to get everything scaled up as best as possible. Which also means that everything gets shoved in wherever it can. Short of rebuilding whole important structures, we just deal with what we've got. Okay. So we've gone from a speed of 1 to a speed of 2. Some of these are still slower because we're still waiting on modules, but generally we've got a speed of 2. Can I improve that? Nope. There to there to there to there. Hang on. I've got the wrong pipe. Yeah, I did. Okay, this pipe is an output pipe, which is taking light oil back up. So if we bring that to there, pipe spaghetti. Sounds like a Wiggle song. Actually, I don't know. Is Wiggle something we've only got in Australia? It's like a kids, really young, preschool kids, Australian band, I think they are. I don't know. I missed that phase entirely, thank God. Both personally and with my own children. But, okay, so that's taking that pipe around the outside as well, and then we have this water pipe, which feeds those guys. Can I get you threaded through this mess somehow? Yes, in theory. No. No, no. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah? Okay, let's really push our limits. That be a water pipe. Put that one down. So we want to take water from there up to here somewhere. There to there to there to there to there. Yeah. It works. We got around the outside. That's something. Now, originally I'd left room above this to modular and everything the other side of these, but I can't see it happening. We sort of used up the room with more. Let's remove all those quickly. With more rocket fuel. Do not walk on the trains, train tracks, JD. You know what happens. The second you walk near a train track, a homing missile, aka train, will come out of nowhere and smack you in the face. Okay, so now that's done, I can put modules on the both sides of this one, so we're going to. That's blue belt. Okay, let's use blue belt then. Red report. In there. I don't know why there's a red report, but maybe it was there for an important reason. Modules in this side. Oh, beautiful. I love it when things just fit. There, there, there. Okay, so now we only need 50 speed modules. That's actually not too bad. I was expecting it to be a way higher number. Most of these have their speed modules intact. I've got a speed module there, a beacon there. Really? What is you guys' story? We're just walking through power poles. Oh. That's actually an important one. Yeah, I can't fit another one. But we can have 2 extras. That'll make a little bit of a difference. 2.9k, 24k. So we're now maxed out on petroleum, which is great, because it now means all our rocket fuel has been turned on, and hopefully this guy's full. Not full, but definitely getting there. Okay, so that's done. We need to go to... Let's go to Stone 1. Train? Some sort of fuel. Stone 1. That's about as close to that power pole as I can get. Because we need to go replace that power pole and probably build some sort of redundancy. Because if they've walked through it once, there's a good chance the silly idiots will walk through it a second time. I'm still tripped out with this whole... Whenever the train's... Not all the time, but most of the time whenever it's on a diagonal, it does this trippy... Ooh. Where are you lot going? Oh, you're recycling. Because I had marked a significant amount of this for deconstruction. Because our outposts are failing us. Which is sort of good, because it means we'll start doing on-site smelting sooner. And upgrade to electric furnaces at home base. For whatever we bring back, but it also means that it's failing us. So, there's a power pole right there missing. So we go power pole, power pole, power pole, power pole. We'll also go sideways, like this. And hopefully, they don't manage to take that out a second time. Okay, with that done, oil's significantly upgraded. Rocket fuel's now running again. Plastic's backed up, which means red circuits not running because iron disappeared because we have several trains without fuel. Okay, Where that's south, let's go north. And where are trains? Iron 3 behind us. Stupid thing. I still should be able to pick up a train if somebody's in it, namely me. Iron 3. Go. And I bet that's from the whole passengers in vehicles. Which is great. It's great that my friend can't pick up the tank that they jumped into with me, but it's also frustrating that I can't. I can't pick up my own vehicle. Iron 2 is perfectly fine. Coal 2 is fine. Iron 4. Copper 1. Is it? Can I see if... I want to pick my tank as well. Iron 6. Stone. So it's just Iron 5. No coal, no oil trains. Nope, nope. No, you have fuel. You are fuel. There's no coal left, but you know. And I want to look at your ammo station. Yeah, you do have a pass-through box. Okay. So it was just some iron outpost way over on the left. Iron 5, I bet. Okay, whilst we're doing that and going for a joyride, let's turn on this and go schmackaroo. I can't remember if I shot at that one already. We're just going to clear out what we can as we can. Well, that's convenient. Hello, radar. That's also a bit of a delayed reaction, but... yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Okay. Pick up our train. Jump in this one. 8. 8. That's all I've got. Go, bots. Oh, you gotta be faster than that, bots. Bye, bots. 6. Really? You took out a power pole again. I'm really glad I put in this redundant line, because they keep walking through these power poles. Got 3 artillery out here, so we'll just, you know, fix a few problems whilst we're here. Like, my artillery, this guy, can shoot all the way up to here. Like, that's insane. Four, 3. Base is getting close. 3 fuel. And there's even rocket fuel to go straight into you. Isn't that awesome? Okay. So, we got that done. We're waiting on productivity modules. Speed modules, rather. Quite a few of them. But in the meantime, we definitely have everything back up and running. To a certain extent. I'd love more batteries, but really would have moved the whole build to do that. Turn off the power pole overlay. I hate looking at it. This is now built, so we can now actually start using that. But we need to get that wall done. So, where am I in the base? I'm there. Do not get hit by a train. A lot of these are still without fuel, which is a little bit worrying. We're going to go up and we're going to grab this train that's not here. You're coming back to base. Okay, good. We're going to go to Wall 1, which is this bottom outpost. So everything from here to here is all built by robots moving the stock. We're going to come up here and we're going to place another section. At the same time, I'm going to build somewhere for the artillery train, because I really think the artillery train needs to come along and visit and fix a couple of our problems. Jump out. It's a bit of a hike all the way up here. Oh, I was going to pick up a tank. Bugger. And I also don't need that. Now, I have no issues whatsoever trashing productivity modules all the way out here in the wilderness, because there is a trash system set up. If I step outside the area. So, storage comes here, goes to an active provider. Active provider sends it off to the next storage chest, which puts it to an active provider. Storage, active provider. Storage, active provider. Active provider puts it in storage. Picked up by the train, brings it all the way down here, which then empties it into an active provider, ends up back in the main base storage. Boom, done. The beauty of automation. Now, let's put one of those. So we just line that up. And we need the stock to show up. Do I have any Logibots? No. I did have a request for them, but obviously for whatever reason. Come on, where are these Logibots? Stupid recharging. Okay. Oh, hang on. That blueprint comes with train track. That blueprint should not have train track in it. Much better. Because I couldn't get the train track to line up either. There was just no possible way to do it. Okay. Deconstruct all of those from there up as far as we could possibly see. And then they've actually got to be put down mostly manually. Put those in there. So I have faith in the wall. The Great Wall of JD. If that fails, I have you ring now. Radars are not automated. That's the only thing that I have to actually come up and manually place. And destroy cliffs and stuff. You know, but you can't have everything. You really, really can't have everything. Put that blueprint over the top of that blueprint. It's got gaps in it from where there were builder bases. There's no longer any more. And we want somewhere to park an artillery train. So we need about that much track. We don't need any other crap. We just need to know how much track we need. That goes to there, goes to there. Whoops. That's the exit. That's the blueprint. Just pop that on there. Come back here. Really? I don't have any iron at all. That's annoying. Die. Really? I need one train stop. Better question is, where the hell did all my iron go? I'm going to set that back to 50. Actually, I have an outpost train. Outposts. Go to... So go to outposts and also come to Wall 1, Circuit Condition. Because you, sir, from memory, have train stations. And I would very much like a train station. Or some way to unconvert all this crap back to iron. That would do me as well. That would do very, very, very nicely. Nope. Really? It's read it out. Let's just jump in. Back to outpost. None of this is signaled properly, by the way. No. We want a chain signal on the way in. Chain signal on the way out. Okay, closest bit of iron on the bus. Thank you. Jump back onto our train and back to wall one. Unfortunately, going to run all the way up to the far end. I actually can jump in a train. I can manual a train up there. Yeah, just aim for the end of the track. It's fine. So we're going to jump off here because that's safe. I'm going to send you back to outpost. Remove that. I'm not on the track. Good. Any fuel you've got? Really got no fuel. There's always some trees somewhere. Hello, train. Oh, thank God it stopped. It would be really embarrassing if it didn't. Go, train. Hold left, because, you know, I'm going to the station anyway. Done. Okay. Artillery comes from RD reload, goes to plus boom. So I can't think of a good way to automate this at the moment. We'll say plus boom 2. And we'll go back to the artillery train and add plus boom 2. Inactivity. Yeah, let's come to my pretty station. Because I want company. I want all the biters to go away. And artillery train seems for some reason to be very good at making all our friends disappear. Where is that train? Coming from the far end of the base. But it will get here soon. What are we waiting on? Wall? Yeah, lots of wall. Do I have any wall? No. It takes a while for everything to get past piecemeal up the great robot chain, because let's be honest, there's not many robot ports, there's not a lot of charging, and there's only 100 bots, being 50 logi and 50 construction bots in, you know, each network section. But it works. That's the bottom line. I can come out, I can place, I can even walk up one more and place one more, and know that even if I take losses in building lasers, it will get done eventually. That's the artillery train. I declare open firing season. I may want some lasers on this side. Like so. Let's try straight lasers. That'll fix him. Where are we firing to this time? I'm going this way. Boom, gone. Next. You're not picking the same targets, are you? Oh, here we go. Whole base. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap when you guys are on auto. Oh, you picked a new target already. You guys are not much for finishing off a base. You're really for, like, let's just piss off everybody all at the same time. Oh, wow. That's one hell of a neighbour waking up early. That's probably going to bring a friend or two. But that's why we invite the artillery along to all our outings. They fix problems with neighbours. We might actually put some lasers down. Just a laser or two. And we'll just do the front, just in case. Yeah, just until the artillery train's finished. Say hello to everybody. We're down to 20 odd shells fired off each one. Like this. That's going to cause some problems. And pollution. Wow, that's one hell of a pollution. No wonder we're pissing off everybody. We've made it all the way up to here. Like, even these guys up here are... Look, he's absorbing right now. He's being aggroed all the way up here. Yeah. So, we've built the wall so far. We've put in some artillery, which will... range... clear a decent area. And then I'm probably going to go a little bit nuts on manual fire. And clear out a bigger area. Manual fire's way out here somewhere. Actually, let's just do a bit of quick artillery exploring. That is one of my favourite parts of the artillery now. Let's just scan the map ever so quickly, so to speak. I do think I'm going to have to upgrade my artillery train. Like, 2 cannons is impressive, but I'm really thinking like 6 cannons would be much more fun. Yeah, there's a few targets for me to shoot inside this area. Just a few. Oh, that's a decent oil. Oh, that's an even more decent oil. We might... because so far our oils have been pretty crap. Or even though we were fully backed up. I have a feeling me, productivity module, and everything else has probably solved that issue now. But yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to actually call it here for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. We have the artillery train in place. We have the neighbours being warded off. And we're now going to turn left. I think because of all this water's here, we're going to turn left right about here. So we'll come back next episode and we'll work out how to make a corner. Which of course will need robot coverage to get all the resources around the corner. And then we'll start building across. And then after we get out to about here, we'll then bring it back down. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, I hope you've enjoyed the episode and the series so far. As always, like, subscribe, tell me what you think, tell me what I screwed up, random abuse down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!